Imagine you were born as a man, the greatest gift on earth, and simply wasting away that potential is the most ungrateful thing a man can ever do. I'll tell you 6 things a man should never do. Number 1, joking about your dreams and goals. Having a sense of humor is important, and we all need to know when not to take ourselves too seriously. But there are some things you should never joke about, one of which is your goals. If you have any big goal in life, don't joke about it. This is a coping mechanism because you're unsure of yourself or because you're trying to make others with mediocre minds feel comfortable about your big dreams. Listen to me. Never joke about your goals, and don't let others mock your goals either. I remember joking with a friend about different things, but he got too comfortable and started making jokes about my goals. The moment he did that, my behavior changed immediately. I looked him in the eye and told him never to do that again. He apologized and never did it again. If people don't support your goals and dreams, the least they should do is stay silent. I don't care if it's your best friend or family. What you want from life is nothing to laugh at. Respect yourself and your goals. Number 2, always being surrounded by others. The reason most men waste their potential is that they can't stay alone. They're either surrounded by average people or always looking for a girlfriend to avoid being alone. Listen, as a man, you should be able to go places alone. You should know how to sit in your solitude, even if you're surrounded by great, high-level people. You still need to go places alone sometimes. It doesn't matter if it's going to the movies alone or traveling to a different country. Solitude gives you time to think, reflect, and stay with your own thoughts. People with average minds will call you weird and might even laugh at you, but it doesn't matter. Your greatest asset is your mind, and if you can't go places alone and enjoy peace with your mind, you've already lost. Number 3, always being alone. This may seem contradictory to the previous point, but it's not. You must be able to find peace in solitude, but you also need to surround yourself with like-minded brothers. The idea of being a lone wolf is a lie, and I say this as someone who has been a lone wolf for most of his life. Man needs brothers around him. It makes us better in every way. Number 4, feeling guilty for being ambitious. Many people feel guilty for having big goals. The reason for this is that their families and friends haven't achieved anything significant. In fact, no one around them has achieved anything, and that's why they constantly deal with reality by saying things like, "Money is the root of all evil," or "the rich are greedy." It's very hard to be ambitious if everyone around you is saying such nonsense to cope with reality. But at the same time, you must not let that dampen your spirit. Number 5, excessive emotional attachment. Everyone feels some attachment to people, things, and places. After all, if you have something good in your life, it makes sense to feel resistance to losing that person or thing. But the dark truth is, you will lose people in your life. It could be your mother, father, or best friend, and it can happen when you least expect it. I don't say this to make this video dark or to make you anxious, but to prepare you mentally. The worst pain is seeing the person with whom you made memories turn into a memory. However, you must be prepared to bear this pain, because we will all experience it sooner or later. You can't be so emotionally attached that losing someone destroys your entire life. I've seen many men who lost someone and haven't recovered since. I'm talking about men full of potential that has been destroyed for years. You need to be ready for what's coming. Will it still be painful no matter how well prepared you are? Of course it will. You're human, and it's someone you love. But being hurt and being destroyed are 2 different things. Death comes to us all. Always remember that. Number 6, allowing yourself to be bullied. Most people hear about bullying and think of school. But the truth is, bullying happens at all ages and in thousands of different ways. Maybe it's your friend who jokes about you in front of girls to look good. Whatever it is, you need to recognize they're trying to bully you and move past it. You definitely need to embrace confrontation if you want to end the bullying. And that's the beautiful thing about standing up to bullies. You won't get into 100 fights or even 10. No. If you do it right, you only need to do it once. However, if you allow bullying to happen, you'll be terrified more than 100 times. So embrace confrontation, and you'll gain a reputation as someone who doesn't back down.